we gotta talk about Bitcoin. I know you guys seen all the crazy movements in the market, all the tariff stuff. So we're gonna talk about where Bitcoin is probably about to go next because of all this craziness. Anyways, remember I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But let's get straight into it. So as you can see right now, we're right below 85k Bitcoin. We're at 84,994. So we've been dropping a little bit here in Bitcoin. We got rejected previously at this little resistance coming into April. So right now we're actually trying to break that same resistance level at about 86k. So we're pretty much trying to get above 87k actually. So it's going to be hard for us to get above 87k. But even if we do, I do believe we're probably going to end up getting rejected soon after that, just because all the craziness is going on with all the tariff stuff. It just doesn't seem right for us to just break out of nowhere, right? Because remember last time when we peaked out all the way back here at 74k of March of last year, you just look at how long it took for us to finally decide we're gonna break out. Like it took us almost pretty much half a year, all the way out till October, and then it started to take off going into November. So it might be that same situation. So you got to think about it. March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Well, no, August. So yeah, about 6 months. So yeah, it's about half of a year. And yeah, that if it takes us half of a year now, it's pretty much almost been that half year, right? If you think about it, let's just say from November till now, we got November, December, January, February, March, April. That's 6 months right there. So we kind of already have like a 6 month period, but we have this weird situation where we just keep getting hammered down by the market because, Donald Trump keeps doing different things, keeps saying different things, and it's causing the market to drop. So right now, that support that we're really looking at, if we break that 74k support this time, like if we go back down to 74k and we break it, we're going to end up going all the way down to 58k Bitcoin, right? So currently at the moment, this is the daily chart. This is the 1 day chart. So just kind of looking at things here, on the stock RSI, you can see we've crossed up here at the top. There is that possibility that after this cross, it ends up going down and, just bringing everything down with it. So if the RSI, the stock RSI goes down from there, we could see downward movement in the prices. But then on the other hand, the RSI, the normal RSI here, you can see with the little red line here, it's kind of looking like it wants to curve upwards. But hey, if we continue to curve upwards like this, and then you see this line here end up crossing it like that, then you're going to see that downward momentum, right? But let's say this line just starts going up crazy, and then this line follows it, and then it crosses, and then you're going to see that increase in price before the next pullback. So I still believe we're going to have a nice little pullback here in the market. Now, some people might not think so, but I still believe we have a little bit more ways to go. I think 58k is that support right now, but we haven't necessarily went all the way down to it, and it's been a while. But remember, Trump has paused those tariffs for 90 days, but I guarantee before that 90 days, that 90-day period ends, he really only did that to give all these other countries a chance to make deals with him. So you're going to start seeing that these trade deals are being, put through tests, right? You're going to start seeing that a lot of these trade deals with these countries are going to start going through, and it's going to probably look favorable for the US. So I think that's going to come to end pretty soon. Like it's not going to go the full 90 days. This is pretty much his plan. Now, whether or not the tariffs is actually going to work for the economy, that's a whole nother story. But I guess his plan is going the way he wanted it, and he's trying to force them into a deal, and that's exactly what's going on. So let's say that we get some good, um, get some good negotiations with the trade deals, then that might be some good news that could drive the market up. But currently, right now, we're not really looking too good inside of the overall market. If you look at this trend right here, it's possible that we can break this. But look, if we break this trend, we're bullish, right? If we break this trend, we're making our way back up. Maybe we don't get all the way up to like 100 k plus, but we're definitely making our way upwards if we can break this trend right here, and we're right at that level. So pretty much in the next few days, maybe even tomorrow, like if we get rejected in the next few days at this trend line, if we get rejected right here, we are going to end up seeing a pretty big downtrend, right? we're going to end up seeing everything dropping from there if we get rejected at this level. So hopefully we don't get rejected, because if we do get rejected, we're going down to 74K. And if we break 74K, we are going down to 58K. So you definitely want to prepare for that. Stay ready. Keep watching out for it. This is a very, very, very critical area. We have to see if we can get above 86K pretty much. If we can get above 86K into 87K, like that's what's going to really decide whether or not we're going to break out. Because if we get above 87K, we're making our way up to 90. If we break that 90, we're making our way right back up to about 108K. And then the resistance right before that obviously is 99K. So we always got to pay attention to that level as well. But yeah, right now we're inside of a pretty good area. So I'll keep you all updated on that. Everything else in the market is kind of a little bit sideways. Bitcoin up 6% in the last 7 days. And as you can see, everything else for the last 24 hours has been sideways. So I'll keep you all updated on what's going on here with Bitcoin, just to see what we got coming up next. Anyways, this is all I got for you all today. Hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. And as always, I'll be back with another video.